all right. That's right. Eagles Web here. Quick wrap up. Friday. Huh. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Is it? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I got to go to work soon, so just want to come in and try to see if we can get some opinions. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can get some opinions, maybe not. Yeah. See who we got to make these wins or get these wins. Let me try to do this without getting in trouble. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna be in trouble anyway. Hello. I've been messing with this little Uzi. I know it's been out, but they've been playing it too much. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. This, mm-hmm. Talk about this boxing. We got Fandora coming up too, huh? I don't know what the network is. Let me see if I can find it. See if I can find this network. Let me see. Because for some reason I don't see it. Roy Jones he went and got that fighter paid off. That's good though. I mean, if somebody can make money off your name, that's cool. But then again, Roy Jones fighting, he old for us fighting and stuff. Like, I mean, professional fighting. I'm not saying nobody's old. None of these professional guys are old when it comes to regular people. But believe me, they'll still, you know, they'll still knock you the F out for real, for real. But when it comes to competing, um, when it comes to competing with, there's, with themselves at that level, yeah, they're probably 99% of them aren't going to make it. Simple as that. They're just not going to make it because of the new talent, the stamina, everything, the wear and tear, everything, every little touch. Things hurt more. So, yes, I'm looking. I can't find it. I cannot find it. But the Stevenson fight, that's on ESPN Plus. Of course, then we got the zone for the Rodriguez and Gonzalez, and also ESN Plus. Alas, what's his name? I don't know how to say his name. Alas Skuga versus Talahi. I don't know. It looks like, I don't know. I might have to go with a Japanese fighter on that one. I mean, you 5-0, but it's kind of a step. It's a step up when somebody has that many fights over you. Tonight we got Bunch and Flores tonight. It's on Showtime. It's Catch Creek Casino. That's up north. I don't know what kind of fight that is. Undercard is Brown and Schramm, super welterweights. So let's get some information on that one. Let's get the information on Brown. Probably go for Brown on that. He's 13-0 against the Argentinian Schramm. But it looks like it's not going. It might not be. It's not going to be easy. I don't think. It's not going to be an easy victory. 5-10 versus 5-9. 13 wins versus 15 rounds. 9 KOs versus 9 KOs. 69% versus 60%. 1 loss versus 0 loss. 0 stops versus 0 stops. 1 draw versus 0 draws. 3-year fighters. 42 rounds versus 77 rounds. So those are some of the particulars that we got to look at in this fight coming up. Yeah. And I'm here, and I know that Lala D, if she's not here, or if she doesn't see somebody, she'll be saying that I'm talking to myself. No, somebody can watch this later. You know? Don't be so smart. Don't start trouble. Yeah, don't always start trouble. You know, be nice sometime. But if you come in here in the first place, you come to Eagles Wear Boxing, first thing is just understand that everybody in here they have their own, they have their own ways. And they will voice their opinion. That's all I got to say. And so don't come in here with any ideas of being, sensitive or something like that, because this ain't the chat for you. Yeah, just not. It's just not the chat. And I'm not going to talk about, maybe fights, stuff like that. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about that. We'll see what we get. Whatever we get, that's what we get. But if somebody got the information on Front Door, please let me know. Yeah. Let me see. Let me just check something. Maybe I can find it. Maybe not. Yeah, you can do that. Always got to try. Okay, they did have. Okay, I guess they still having it right now. Is they having the? I don't know. I guess it's a kickoff for the Sebastian Fundora versus Brian Mendoza fight. I see somebody out there. I was reading some D-Lo 404. Oh, he said I'm here. He said he got the thumbs up with the 100. He said salute. He said, what about the Fundora, brother? Yeah, I was trying to find out where they was broadcasting to that, man. Yeah. And these guys, Derek and them, been trying to get in here, man, because they know I had to go to work, man. I told them I was gonna do like a quick show, but Derek wasn't here. Yeah, I've been missing you, brother, man. You haven't been around, man. I needed some backup, man. I had to drop dimes. I said, shit. I said, y'all talking bad about Eagle. I said, D-Lo wouldn't play that shit with y'all. Y'all said y'all can't talk bad about Eagle in front of D-Lo like that. Gil put me on, man. Gil put me in the corner, man. He called me. You ain't gonna play. Gil called me. Man. Wow, he called me Charleston Webb, man, the other day. He called me Charleston Webb like, I think Friday or Monday. He called me Charleston Webb, man. I'm like, wow, because I was just playing with Yasser Hussein. You know, I was playing with him about the misses, you know, because he was being too nice in there. I said, no, he being too nice. And I was yelling out for Miss Hussein. I said, you better check him. He in here being too nice to, you know, females in there. And then Gil came back and called me Charleston Webb. I'm like, wow. But I said that the one thing about it is I'm not 100% against. I'm not 100% against Charleston. He tells the truth, man. He makes a lot of sense. People might get mad at him, but he makes a lot of sense. Well, a lot of stuff he says, he makes a lot of sense about how people hate on their own people and stuff like that. I've been getting out of work later. Oh, okay, you've been getting out of work later. He said, D-Lo said, hell no. I know, right? That's what I'm saying, D-Lo. I needed you in here, brother. Cause I put D-Lo out there. I said, D-Lo ain't gonna let y'all ain't gonna just say what you want to about Eagle like that. D-Lo don't play that shit. Y'all just, I said, I can't trust Derek and them. Cause Sir Flame and Derek, cause they like to play, man. I like to play too, but you know they gonna jump on, you know they gonna be like, they gonna just say, oh, Gil crazy. But they gonna be right behind Gil. Call it. So now I'm Eagles Webb. Now I'm Eagles Webb White. I'm Eagles Webb / Charleston White. Number 2. She said. Deal said neither. Yeah, neither am I. Yeah. I'm trying to get the station, man. I'm trying to find out. I guess it's. I didn't see it on Showtime. I know they got a heavyweight fight on Showtime, and I know he's not pay-per-view yet, right? So I guess it is Showtime. He's not pay-per-view yet. He got to beat like a couple more people, then he'd be pay-per-view. If he can get past him, I don't know. His chin ain't as solid as what people think it is. Yeah. He tried to play it. If he wouldn't have lied when he got knocked down, against Lubin, then I would have been. You know, I probably would have been okay with him. A little bit more okay, but since he lied, come on, dude, you got knocked down, we saw you. He said he was just taking a knee. He wasn't just taking no damn knee. You have no choice but to take a knee. He was getting smacked around. But one of them tough type of fighters, it seemed like right now, that they make comebacks if you start putting a beating on them, they come back. You know what I mean? So those kind of fights we want to see. We want to see guys that, I mean, not necessarily like the Tyson Fury type, man, because you guys are going to be completely brain damaged if you fight like that. If you come back and fight after a knockout, I'm surprised that man that he can still fight. To be honest, Tyson Fury, I'm surprised he can still fight. You got a concussion, you're not completely out, and you get back up and fight, man. Something on the inside. People might right now they look at it like it's something real special, but later on, man, believe me, a lot of that memory and everything else has been knocked out of him. And then on top of that, you know, doing the, you know, smoking, oh, you know, I don't know if he's smoking it, but, you know, up on that, you know, drugs, whatever they might be. Because one thing I'm not into drugs at all. So people in here would be more experts on that than me. Yep. Yeah, the fight it's on Showtime. Yeah, he beat the fuck out of Lubin. He could at least gave Lubin that little bit of credit. Yeah, I mean you won. See, that's the whole point though, D-Lo, is you win the fight. And we give you the fight. We see it was more of a dominant performance. Now I'm not saying he could always do that to Lubin, because Lubin seems smart. Because I've listened to him in interviews afterwards. It was just a bad game plan and stuff like that. He said, and plus the damage that was done to him, it wasn't even. It looked worse than what it really was. So in other words, Lubin has the Joe Frazier type of tissues in his face. I don't know what Joe, because Joe wouldn't take. Joe had kind of smooth skin. To me, it just looked like a lot of times he would take. He only took damage from like a handful of fighters. Talk about Joe Frazier. Yeah, but yeah, you got to give people credit, man. Don't act like that you're just indestructible. When you fighters start acting like you're indestructible, and you set me back a little bit. Like it's like, man, I'm done. You're not invincible, dude. If you was invincible, you would never went down. You would never said I got to take a knee. You would just start firing back. But when you get confused, when somebody start tagging you, you get a little confused. Maybe you need to take a break. And actually, the thing about it, you could have just been smart. Now, a lot of times you can take a break, but you could have just been smart and said, you know what? Yeah, I took the knockdown, but I came back. Just say that. Just say I took the knockdown, cleared the cobwebs or however you want to explain it, and just say, well, I came back, got that W like I was supposed to, like a real champ, like champs like we have to do in this sport. Just say that. But don't just stick your head out there. Yeah, stick your head in there, homie. Don't just stick your head out there and just pretend like, everything was just great. Nah, everything just wasn't great like that. Don't play us. I think long-term Fury will have gotten the worst wear out of those bouts. Yeah, of course. Because usually if you take a knockout and the symptoms are like right away, then the fight can be stopped and you got a chance to heal up. But just thinking in your mind, hey, I'm a fighter. I got to get up and fight. I'm knocked out. See, because you're not thinking rational. He's not thinking, oh, I'm concussed or nothing like that. You're not thinking about that. Yeah, you got blood on the brain, man. You got swelling on the brain and stuff, man. And you back in there, you out there throwing punches again. And for anybody who don't know it, Tyson Fury's soft spot is right here. That's his soft spot. It seemed like it wouldn't be, but with that big old cranium, that's his soft spot right there. I'm just showing people. If y'all want to know where to crack them, right here. Just take the eyebrow and then go up right about here. So right there. So it's right after your forehead, which is the hardest part of your head. The forehead is after that. And then right as soon as you get into the soft spot, he has some kind of nerve up there that he can't take a shot right there. And I tell on everybody. I'm gonna tell where your weak spot is. I'm gonna tell where your strong spot is. But if you start saying certain stuff, if you start acting like, oh, you invincible and shit, I'll tell people how to get to you. Because Fondora, you're not that hard to get to, and you do have a little suspectality in that chin. You do have some. Now I got to go back and look, but I'm quite sure that I know a few vulnerable spots on you. I know the liver and also around right underneath your ribs, that whole area right there. That's very vulnerable on you because you got that long torso. Yeah. Oh yeah, D-Lo, Sir Flame was up in here that day too. Yeah. Yeah. D-Lo said not even close. He said Lubin made him earn that. Yep. Yeah, but anyway, my brother here, Sir Flame, he said salute to Eagles West, salute to the chat, and as always, he said jab that like button. He said all y'all naked. He said don't get naked. Eagles way up boxing got the fire up good. Of course the 100 with the glove. Don't forget about them things, man. Ugh. It's over. Ha 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 ha. Eagles losing their speed. Ah. What about the power though? I'm trying to work out. Yeah, Lubin drops Fandor. Yeah, yeah. But we was talking about that. But see, Fandor tried to lie though. He tried to lie, Sir Flame, and act like, oh, I just went down. You know, I needed some air. Now, shut your ass up. I'll tell on you. I'll tell. I'll tell where your vulnerable spot is. Yeah, my brother back in here now, man. My brother D-Lo in here, man. Y'all start that shit with calling Eagle. Start calling. Start calling me Charleston Webb again. D-Lo ain't having all that shit, sir. I know you. That's Sir Flame. I did right when I arrived on the premises. Yeah, yeah. He said he put him on there. Sir Flame said don't get winded. Ha, ha, ha. Yo, hey, you still messing with me about that day when I was sick? He still bothered me about that time I was sick. He was like, yeah, Eagle sound like he breathing a little bit. Yeah. But sometimes you breathe too, though. I got them kids, man. God dang, man. Them little badass kids, man. Them badass boys, man, they came in. I told them to come in for a minute into the house, man. Oh, man. Don't you know these two little boys was in my house less than... Now, look. These two little boys was in my house less than 5 seconds. And they was already in the shit. They was over there trying to lift weights and everything. One of them, that little one, I'm like, that little bitty one, he had like a 15-pound weight. He actually picked it up. He put it down. Then his bigger brother was trying to pick up a 50. I said, he tried to pick up 100. I'm like, you can't pick that up. He couldn't move it. And then he tried to pick up a 50. He can roll it a little bit, but he couldn't pick it up. But that little one surprised me, man, because he's little. He don't weigh that much himself. He picked up that little 15-pounder like it wasn't nothing. But then they started wanting to mess with the machine, and, you know, they just wanted to, this little dude, man. His mom, you know, of course, they got a certain culture. Their mom can't come in, so I got to finally get them out the house. But, yeah, I finally got him out. I handed him to his mom. He was holding on to the curtains and stuff. I'm like, this little badass little boy holding on to the curtains. He almost pulled my curtains down. I'm like, I said, I won't make that mistake again letting them in. Man, as soon as you let them in, it's like a playground because stuff they never seen. Oh, I ain't never seen that. And then I have a basketball that I used to use indoors. I don't use it outdoors, but it's actually gold. It's a golden basketball. And they saw that basketball, he ran straight for the basketball. Oh, it's gold. I never seen this or whatever. They was, yeah, they just wanted to mess with. They wanted to mess with everything. I had this little kettlebell. And they was in there, they was lifting the kettlebell up. You know, they're just little boys, you know. Little boys want to hang out with guys, man. Little boys, they don't really want to be with, you know, their mom and girls. They don't. They don't want to be with them. But moms and shit, they don't get that shit. Little boys don't want to be with you. They love you when they get older, but when they little, they don't want to be with you. Yeah. That D-Lo crying. He laughing. He don't let any more of them females manage you on the tennis court. Now that was racquetball. You see, D-Lo remember? What's their culture? I think they either Somalian or they're Ethiopian, something like that. I'm like, they look, you know, Somalians, they look like Ethiopians, so I'm not 100% sure. They badass little kids though. They love me though. That Sir Flame said that's them baby's kids. Yeah, they like baby's kids, man. Badass little boys, man. They get spoiled, man. I think they do too much, man. So if I had them, I told her, I said, I'll take them. They're going to be different, though. They're going to be different. If they hang out with me, they're going to be different. If they go to the park or something with me, they're going to be different. They're not going to be the same. They're not going to be all that spoiled shit, man. They buy them new shit like every other month. 1 minute you'll see them like in a little electric car. Next minute they got scooters, and they got tricycles, then they got... Man, these little kids in their little short life, they've had more like things to ride on than I had my whole childhood. I don't even think I can think of everything that they had. I think they got big wheels now. I think those things made a comeback. They got big wheels. They got trikes, bikes, scooters, cars. They got it all. Shit, You can't buy nothing for yourself if you always got a box on the porch for the kids because they crying and then just tearing up everything, messing up all your rugs, messing up your couches. We could not do that, D-Lo. When I was little, we could not do that. We couldn't do that shit, man. That'd have been, oh man. Whew. As hard as your parents got to work when you growing up and you just tearing up everything in the house. Oh, I saw the video. I don't know if it was tagged or TikTok. One of them. It might have been IG. I don't know. One of those. It was I don't know. I'm going to say it was less than 16 years old. I'm going to say in between 12 and 14. The mom took, I think she took like a phone. She took their cell phone. She came home. Everything in her house was tore up. Television, couches, chairs, everything. Think about it. If you did some shit like that, D-Lo, or sir, if you did something like that, if you tore up just think about it, if you was 12 years old and you tore up everything in the house. I don't think I would have to worry about where I was living at anymore. If I did something like that, I don't think I would have to worry about coming back home, like living in the house. Yeah, but you're right. Their mom said if she gets you, he gonna be different. Yeah. Oh, it's go. Yeah. Let me have them. Yeah, let me have them for a while. If I have them for a while, brother, they're not gonna be like that, man. They're gonna be different. They're gonna be new creatures. If I have them, they're gonna be new creatures. I just don't have the. I don't have no car. I don't have no car seats. You know, because I don't know how long. I think you have to be. I don't know, 9, 10, something like that, where you don't have car seats. Should I had to? That means I had to buy 2 car seats. If I can get a couple of them on sale, their mom said she says that they like my truck. So I always told them, I said, yeah, I'll take them around, But my whole thing is, damn, if I take them with me, it's like, how am I gonna will I be able to get them out? Will I be able to get him out the car? Because that little one, he's probably gonna smack me upside the head. He gonna like wham. He gonna crack me upside the head when I try to take him out. Or probably be kicking me. But I don't know. If I hang out with them long enough, they'll knock all that off. Just gotta keep telling them over. See, the thing is with them little boys, you gotta tell them over and over. Like, no, we ain't gonna have that. No, we ain't gonna have it. Wait till they get tired. Because I'll let you cry until you just can't cry no more. Oh, you're abusing them. No. I'm not abusing them, but they ain't going to just sit there, and get their way. I'm not the woman. That's for the woman to do. Yeah. They still talking. Well, I'll just bring this up. I'm just going to say it for a second. Yeah, Bomac talking about, he's still talking, excited, talking about the Earl Spence fight, something like that, talking about keeping it a buck. Nah, I don't believe him. They should have fought. Simple as that. Simple as that. Figueroa. And we're gonna see how good this fight's gonna be, though, man. I know you guys going for Fondora, right? Yeah. I'm looking at. I don't think Mendoza no punk though. He'll probably lose, but we got to see it. I don't know. We'll see. It's just bad that Rosario got thrown into the fire like right after he got that. Once he got them championships, he got thrown straight into the fire. I think he could have been. He would have been a good fireman fighter. But you can't have two areas on your. You can't have a body this week, and then at the same time have a chin this week. That's very hard. So, yeah. Sir Flynn said, "Bertie Mac, rest in peace." Said when kids are old enough to talk back, they old enough to get fucked up. He said, "Laugh my ass off." Yeah, you old enough to talk back. You old enough to get effed up. That's it. But we didn't see that. I don't know, exactly what's going on with this newer generation. But we just, I think we were smarter than they are when it comes to learning from. We didn't have to learn from our mistakes. Because what we would do is we would learn from somebody else's mistake. Like if you seen a kid do something, I mean, there was always at least one kid that got thrown to the fire. Like we push somebody out there like, yeah, go see. Go on and get them cookies over there. Go be about that. You always had somebody that was, I'm not gonna say they was dumb enough, but I'm gonna say that they was, experimentative enough, brave enough. Yeah, of course I'm using euphemisms. I'm cleaning it up. To go do the shit that nobody else is gonna do. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing too crazy. I mean, but taking some cookies that your grandma made and they not cooled off enough, and she already told you they're hot inside. They was gonna burn your tongue, and then you end up taking one and burning yourself, and then get the shit smacked out you on top of that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying like do something real dumb. Like no kid is dumb enough when I was growing up. No kid is dumb enough to like take the last of something. I mean, you could get away with it everywhere. If it was something like you could drink up the last bit of the milk, eat up like the last bit of cereal. But you could not, like, if your dad had like a piece of cake that was marked for him, it was his cake. You couldn't get away with that. He wouldn't get you. But mom was going to tear your ass up. You know what I mean? Don't get in your dad's food. Simple as that. I have my own little way of doing things too, though. So what I do is I take all the jars. Like if I know somebody can get in a jar or something, I don't care what it is. It could be juice, anything. So what I do is I put the top... I put the top on real tight. I put it on so tight that it take me, I can't hardly get it off. So you have to be strong as hell. You couldn't be a female and get back into something. Like if I took the top off of something, like if I took the top off the juice, I put it on there, you wouldn't get that top off that juice if you was a female. Even if you was a guy, most guys wasn't gonna get that off of there. Yeah. Okay, Sir Flame said I got Fundora winning, I got Shakur winning, but I think Shakur going to get dropped or hurt early. Damn, Sir Flame. And Keyshawn going to win. Okay, so you think Shakur might be the first time that he faces a little bit of controversy. He needs to, because I was just going to compliment the young man and say that he's a pretty good skill set. But I haven't seen him in like anything controversial. I mean, I've seen him not really even close. Everybody he fights is like a style matchup that is just made for him. So it could be true. So it might not. This may not be the exact fight, that's just made directly for him. But hopefully, I mean, those are at least a couple of good fights. Don't we have is our heavyweight fighting again too though? Is Anderson fighting? Let me go back and check it out. I thought he might have been fighting too. I know we got Brown. Okay, so that's tonight. Bunch and Flores, and then Brown and Schramm, then Stevenson, Yoshino. Yeah, Anderson is fighting. Who you guys got? Who you got in that fight? How about Davis and Yagit and Anderson and Arias? I know you got going against that Dominican Republic, but I don't know that guy like that. He might be able to fight, man. Shit, them little Dominicans can fight. You know, them big ones got to be able to fight too. And be calling them out by size. But we'll see what it is. Yeah, it's gonna be. It should be a good fight. But I think isn't. I think. I think Rich Call is a little bit slow though. It is. I think the last time I saw him fight, I think it's kind of slow. He's getting like a lot of like split decisions. I don't know if he'll get knocked out. I'm not sure if he's gonna get knocked out. He's gonna get beat up though. He's probably gonna get beat up. So we'll go with Anderson for the beat up. Yeah, the same happened to Floyd when he stepped up against Chop Chop. Oh yeah, that's and that's bound to happen. There's only certain fighters that can just step up like that, and a lot of people don't like it. They get mad. The only fighter I know, besides Sugar Ray Robinson, I'm just saying, they just in more modern times, they stepped up like that. Roberto Duran just stepped up like just jumped up like 2 weight classes like nothing. I'll jump up 2 or 3 weight classes and come get you. And came up there and got a. The thing about it is he didn't just get a regular guy. He got a monster. Cause Sugar Ray Leonard was a monster. Whether he used to pretend and talk like Ali, like oh he don't hit that hard and all that. We know that boy hit. We know that Sugar Ray Leonard could hit you if he wanted to. He can knock out a heavyweight. We know that. We know he had enough power. But a lot of these guys just, because with that speed, Sir Flame say, hey, Eagle, don't get winded over there. Am I tight or not? Is everything coming out clean? Is it going straight back? Am I still good? I do that too much, Sir Flame be like, hey, you gonna be huffing and puffing over there. Yeah, I gotta go to work out of town, man. Yeah, so I just wanted to come. I came in a little bit early. I was in a little bit before 1. Surprised y'all sir's not here. Yeah. But it's good to even see D-Lo. I don't even know if D-Lo's still in here, but it's just good to see D-Lo because I was like, shit. I almost had to scream for D-Lo the other day. When I took that jump, everybody jumped. Everybody been jumping Eagle lately. Y'all don't do that shit when D-Lo in here, man. Y'all don't do that kind of Eagle jump, man, when D-Lo in here. Y'all do all that shit, but y'all, Sir Flame, I'm surprised, man. You supposed to be my guy, man. I'm Sir Flame don't care no more. Sir Flame don't care no more. He's like, I'm on Eagle too. Yeah. Oh no, that one still got me, man. He still got me with the Charleston Web, man. That freaking Gil, man. He still got me with the Charleston Web. I don't appreciate that at all, man. That's straight cap. That's not even pretend cap. That's a straight cap. Yeah, but we got these got some pretty good ones, man. Pretty good cards. I'm gonna say that the Davis, the Anderson ought to be pretty good. Davis ought to be okay. Rodriguez versus Gonzalez. I don't know. Watch and see if you get a little lightweight or war. And we got Ahmad Dalev versus Topiles. Got that Topiles from Philippines. We'll see what he could do. Yeah. See what he could do. Yeah. His last couple of fights, he made a comeback though, because he was put out. I mean, he had a TKO, but he's been fighting ever since. Ford, Magdaleno. I don't know. Both Americans, so we'll go with it. One thing about Ford is he will get your ass up out of there. We'll get you out there. Still don't have no losses. It's kind of crazy to look at all these fighters with zeros, you know. All these fighters just got these O's. Somebody's O got to go. Yeah. But the one thing about Magdaleno, I don't know about that chin stamina, because I don't know. Maybe you can't look at it from one stoppage, but hey, yeah, we got. Ooh, there's too many fights, man. If all these fights is Saturday, it's just too many fights, man. Tarahi, Oscar, Ola Skuga, Ala Skuga. They got Martinez and Abe, man, Inouye and Solis. Here's my question about why is Inouye? Okay, that's his brother though, right? Is that Monster's brother? That might be Monster's brother. That's Monster's brother. That's not Monster. But Monster, sure enough, I guess that fight wasn't gonna take on. Who was he fighting? Was he fighting Fulton? Yes, that shit ain't gonna happen. Yeah, these people ain't crazy. Obara and Sasaki, Fundora, Mendoza, and we got Brandon Lee on there. I know y'all going for Lee. Y'all probably going for Lee. Got Lee and Campa, Nunez and Oliva. I don't know about Nunez. I don't know. Maybe. You guys know me, those little guys. I don't know anything. Maybe you guys can tell me about Zhang. I don't know anything about Zhang. Heavyweight out of China, right? It's funny to have a big heavyweight like that. Because that's a big ass dude, man. Yeah. That's a big dude, 6'6". They starting to breed all them giants over there. Y'all be careful, man. Yeah. They breeding all these giants. And then on the undercard, you got Mares back in there. Another dude to Bentley, Smith. Man, a lot of fight. Dubs against Wasabi. I don't know. I don't know if I can rock with Wasabi. Wasabi. It's good on sushi, right? If y'all eat sushi, I don't really mess with it, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to step down in just a little bit. So you guys, what you guys thought? You guys got any other thoughts on boxing or just anything else? What's going on with y'all? See, I try not to have too much because I didn't want to have to cover too much and then get stuck in here and get stuck in traffic, sitting there being late. Like, oh shit, now I'm stuck in traffic. Nope, I got to change. Got to change my clothes. Well, my eyes are so sensitive, man. A little bit of dust. I've been getting, like, any kind of dust getting my eyes. My eyes go crazy. Like, get this dust out of here. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. I don't know. You might be right about this guy though. This Tessino. He ain't like he can't crack. Like he can't crack a little bit. But we're gonna see. Because I'm tired of these fighters pretending like, and Stevenson, he needs to go down at least once because I'm tired of these fighters pretending like they never, nobody's ever touched them and hurt them and stuff like that. I guess Colbert can't say that shit no more. He ain't never been hurt by a punch. He was saying he was bragging about that though. I ain't never been knocked down. I ain't never been hurt by a punch. Now his last couple of fights he done been put down. So y'all stop acting like y'all Superman and shit out there, especially you little guys. I mean, you guys fighting, we respect that, but you guys already got that little man's complex up in there. Stop having that little man's complex. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna have to get ready to get to work, man. Y'all tell everybody I say hey, what's up, whatever. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what it is. Even if it's a Friday and I gotta go to work, man, it's nothing but blessings, baby. Yeah. Enjoy the weekend festivities, man. The show, the boxing. Yeah. We got this overcast day today, so I don't mind driving when it's like that. But sometimes I would like to drive. I actually feel better when it's a little bit overcast like this. Because when you go to work late, it's the worst feeling is when you can see the sun. It's the worst feeling when it's clear and you hear the honking of the horns and people got their sunroof down and moon roofs open and all that. Got the top down and all that, headed towards the beach. You see coolers and stuff sticking up in the back of the car, and you're on your way to work. You're like, oh man, you want to just turn around and do the same thing. Now I'm just going to take off. I ain't going to go to work. But I'm independent, so I got to go. Anyway, I'm going to catch everybody.